Hopefully, yeah, there we go. Updated my PC, so none of the audio doodads are connected to the right place. There we go. Right, okay. I should have checked that beforehand. This is a very, very quick look at the first look of tonight's Doctor Who episode. I shan't take too long on this because it's super quick. But this is so let's give it let's watch the thing first and see if there's anything interesting in it. It might not be. This is the first look at the very intriguingly named Once Upon a Time.
On my command. Doctor! What do you want?
To reign in hell.
I will not let them die. We've come to reclaim what you took.
They shall not have this!
So I guess there were some interesting things there. Obviously, last time we saw the characters. Yaz and this guy whose name I've forgotten, Vinny or something. Vinny, I don't think it's Vinny. I should probably check what his name is. Vinda. Not too far from Vinny. Vinda and Yaz are trapped, and then obviously they're now not trapped, but also they're wearing. Everyone he seems to be wearing uniforms, which is actually quite intriguing. So the Doctor is wearing a different outfit. Gone is a light blue jacket, and now they're wearing a dark blue jacket. Which is, I guess, interesting because this is going to be one long story. So, and judging by what state of TARDIS is in, I assume that there isn't like a relaxing period between the two where they're like, oh, I'll just change my jacket, which might have happened in like a classic Who episode over a long period of time where they travel from place to another and Doctor decides to change mid-story, which I don't think actually happened often at all. But if it did happen, that'd be why. But in this case, no, they've changed their outfit completely. But there isn't seem to be really a time for them to do that without it being a indicative of something happening. So that's a long-winded way of me saying. It's intriguing that they've changed their outfit. I wonder why. I wonder if and everyone else is now wearing costumes when last we saw them they were wearing their normal clothes, costumes, uniforms. Has something happened? Also, where are they now? This, does look very Gallifreyan, but I guess it could be any, Doctor Who, alien planet. So it doesn't really, indicate much, I suppose. But that is interesting, and obviously the Doctor's giving them
on my command,
giving them a kind of a be prepared vibe. So yeah, so this clearly happened between what we saw last and what happens here. And then this I think is probably either so here they're wearing a light blue top. So maybe this is immediately what happens after we see them in the last episode, and they all get thrown through some kind of time thing, and maybe that's how they end up in a different place, possibly. The green screening in this looks interesting. An interesting composite. But I guess it makes me feel better about my own green screening. Kind of the harsh lines there, the rotoscoping, but whatever. It does look very time vortexy, so maybe they're being thrown through time. Doctor! And again, we see Yaz on the TARDIS, but actually for the Doctor who isn't there, so maybe everyone's being flung through different parts in time and they're trying to on.
What do you want?
And this actually is in the same place that we saw in the end of the last episode. So maybe we don't jump straight from Yaz having time put through them, and everyone get thrown through time, because clearly there's enough time for conversation.
To reign in hell.
And I absolutely love this villain and their portrayal, and their kind of whole casual. And then we see the side mirror. Yaz wearing their police costumes, which again makes me just kind of dig into this theory that they're
Rain in hell.
being thrown through periods of time, because the way I keep saying costume when I meant to say uniform, although I guess respecting police uniform isn't really something we do on this channel, so we'll call it a costume. Who cares? So yeah, they're back on Earth. Harris seem to keep getting thrown back on Earth and having to do Earth things. So for whatever reason, Yaz decides to put back on a uniform. But in their car, lo and behold, is a weeping angel, Spoopy. So we're gonna see the angels again. So hi, Lily. Look, it's a weeping angel. You're too young to really know what they are, aren't you? You were only born like a couple of months ago. This means absolutely nothing to you, girl. But obviously Yaz at the point doesn't know what the weeping angels are either, so that would be interesting. And they were quite spoopy in their brief appearance in the first episode, so I'm kind of actually intimidated to find out what they're going to be used for in here. To be frank. So this will be immediately after the end of shot, because Swarm has his hands ready to snap. So I guess what actually happens is she convinces him not to snap, and there's like a further dialogue. That's, I imagine, seeing as there's some space between the threat snap and the actual snap. And I guess this is also interesting. So Yaz shakes what I think is Vinder's hand and then transforms into an older person. Is this something maybe to do with a division? Is Yaz pretending to be someone else, or is someone else pretending to be Yaz? Is Yaz occupying someone else's body? Is this, again, more to do with the whole being thrown through time thing? Don't know who that character is, but this character seems to have a similar kind of uniform, but I think they're in a TARDIS. And then now we see the Doctor, but wearing their dark blue coat. And I don't know what that line was. I can't hear it properly. But yeah, so a lot of interesting things there. A lot of speculation, but very little substance, which I guess is what you'd get in a teaser. So yeah, I said it's gonna be super quick, and it's been 7 minutes long, which I think is more enough to talk about a 40-second trailer. I guess I'll find out tonight, but those are my kind of immediate thoughts. Thanks for everyone for watching. Lily says thank you as well. Lily, say thank you. Thanks for watching. Cool, and I'll see you guys later on today.